We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Fisher. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. His lifetime. Batting line against Chase Anderson. He's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got that average up over 340 now. 7 homers and 14 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He's struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Now batting, Joe Panic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Grounded to first. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Popped high in the air. Polanco has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Here's Miguel Sano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Outside.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
In now, Mitch Garver. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch on its way. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he falls behind 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hot shot down the line. Right to Donaldson. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Travis Shaw comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Bichette leads off first with 1 away. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. From the belt, the pitch, and there he goes towards second. He swings and misses, throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Out in front of it, strike one. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Rosario, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he fouls this one off. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But, man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The next 1-2 pitch.
That's the ball. Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled away. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Home half of the third coming up. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Caleb Set.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is line to left. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's the ball. Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Gonzalez for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off-speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here's Nelson Cruz now. They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls in the strike.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
A 1 pitch on its way. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready now, Jorge Polanco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. Down and away, ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. popped him up. Guerrero is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman, Marlon Gonzalez.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Nope. It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters and might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Full count.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hit high in the air down the right field line. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready for another shot now, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Mitch Garver would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Ready with the 2-1. Fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Driven to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now back.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Here's a pop-up now. Shaw's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Last half of the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Taylor.
Riding in once again, Caleb Joseph. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Standing in, Derek Fisher, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Kepler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 7-1. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Line to the right side. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home.
No, that's outside. Ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Twins wind up stranded top 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
(2-0) to the Jays left fielder. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ryan Barucki comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
now batting, right fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Caleb Joseph.
Striding in, Caleb Joseph. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back.
No,
Hopefully
out.
it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 1-0 delivery. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out. He fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Derek Fisher. He went down on strikes last time up. Andres Munoz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 42, Andres Munoz.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, Joe Panik. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. That's popped up. Polanco shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time. Like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Reined in, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch.
No, that's out.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Brett Martin.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Twins 8, the Jays 4.
Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Josh Donaldson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Giles is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Miguel Sano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Leading up for Toronto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, Grichuk.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Hit hard. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Sergio Romo is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Sergio Romo.
At the plate now, Caleb Joseph, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Joe Panic.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Panic. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Puig looking up. Gone! That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Soft liner towards short. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Trevor May takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on.
Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Twins used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Rich Hill takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Chase Anderson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 5 men on base.
Hello there. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Minnesota Twins are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Takes this the other way to right. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Last breath for the Tigers. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Settling in now, Dawa Lugo. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Miguel Sano had 3 hits and drove in 3 as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. The Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. Heading into the day, the White Sox are leading the Central Division, while the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-4. As of today, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Orioles sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. As of right now, the Red Sox are in 1st place in the American League East, and the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Reds totaled 11 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 10-5. In the standings, the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Reds sit in 1st place in the National League's Central Division. The Toronto Blue Jays brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-2. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. The Oakland Athletics combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. As of today, the A's sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 hits overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-5. As of right now, the Astros sit in 4th place in the American League West, while the Angels are atop the division. Jeff Samardzija collected win number 3 this year as the Giants took down the Braves 4-3. In the standings, the Braves are in 3rd place in the NL East, and the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. The Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-1. Entering the day's action, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, while the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The New York Mets finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-3. At the start of the day, the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. The Phillies put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Marlins 10-2. As of today, the Phillies are in 1st place in the NL East, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. Chris Paddock won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 5-0. As of right now, the Diamondbacks are in second place in the NL West, while the Padres are third in the division. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for a four-hitter as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-1. In the standings, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Cardinals sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. The Dodgers earned the three-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-1. At the start of the day, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West Division, while the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.